Hi guys, in today's video we are going to be talking about what I keep on my badge as a nurse. So I've already recorded this video completely once, and when I went to watch it back I didn't really like the way the lighting looked, so we're trying it again. Hopefully the lighting is a little bit better this time. I'm up in my office, so I recently just got some new things for my badge and I wanted to share them with you guys because it has taken me a little while to know what I like to have on my badge and what I really wouldn't want to have on my badge. I ordered a few things off of Etsy and I'll have everything linked below. One thing didn't make it here in time for the video, but I will include it in the description and I'll show a picture of it on here. I actually have two badge reels on me at all times when I'm at work. One has my ID badge and the other one has a pair of scissors and a few other things on it. That comes in handy a ton when I'm at work, but I'll go through each thing and kind of explain why. So I recently just got these new badge reels that have interchangeable tops to them off of Etsy. I really like them. I'll try to show them here. This is one of them and it says, "You push, I'll catch." I really like that, how it has the little beads underneath it and it's just Velcro to take that off. And then the second one I got is some rainbows with little beads under it as well, and that is also Velcro. I bought 3 interchangeable of the badge reel covers. This is the other one that I got. It's a little rainbow. So that would go in place of this. And then I could change it out whenever I wanted to. I still have the ones I was using before that I really love and I've gotten a lot of compliments on. My sister got them for me, so I'm not going to get rid of them or anything like that. I just want them to last a while with them being felt, so this way I can rotate through different ones. But I'm going to go through each thing that I have on my badge and my scissors so you guys can see if it'd be something you'd want to add to yours. So on the very front of my badge, I have my hospital ID card. So that is what gets me in and out of every supply room. It has my name and my picture that I took when I was 8 months pregnant, RIP. Next I have my RN tag, which I could put behind everything else, but I'm pretty proud of it, so I like to keep that in the front. I have a lactation card that shows the size of a baby's belly on day 1, day 3, and day 10 that I like to show breastfeeding moms who are concerned about their baby not getting enough milk. I have a little stroke card so you can make sure no one's having a stroke. You use these steps. I have a SIRS and sepsis criteria card given to me by the hospital. A Johns Hopkins fall assessment card given to me by the hospital. One of those race, remove, activate, contain, extinguish, fire extinguisher cards. A BMAT assessment card given to me by the hospital. I have a skin prep dry time. This was given to me by my floor. It's for when we do C-sections, so we know how long each of the skin preps take to dry before we can begin the C-section. I have my ScrubX card, which is how I get my scrubs from the machine. And then I have an empty plastic badge card thing. I don't want to put my badge in it because it makes it too long and it covers up the RN tag, but I'm gonna put a tape measure in here, the paper one we use to measure the babies, and I'm gonna rip 10 centimeters off and put it in here so that I have a little tool for myself when I do cervical checks, which we don't do very often at my hospital. It's because it's a teaching hospital, but when I do have to do it, I'd like to have a little reference. I also on the back have 2 safety pins. Those are for if I have to take my ring off. I put it through 2 safety pins just in case if they were to open. I started doing that when I did my clinical in the NICU because you can't wear any rings and I didn't want to lose my engagement ring and I didn't feel comfortable keeping it anywhere from me. If I needed to take it off and pin it to my bra or something, I would use one of these pins. I would never pin it to hospital scrubs because that's how they get lost when they get laundered. I also have a key to my hospital locker here. I had to buy my own padlock, so of course I bought a pink one. That is the badge that clips onto my scrubs. Love it. So the only thing that I am missing is I ordered a newborn APGAR card. This card has everything for APGAR scoring. Whenever I am a baby catcher and I have to score a baby on APGAR, I feel like I'm very confident in it, but if the baby kind of came out looking not so great, usually you can picture in your head what the baby looked like. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember what they're gonna lose points for, so having that card I think will be really helpful because I can think, okay, the baby was doing this and this, and look, and it's got everything written out for what the baby would look like for that score. I don't know. I feel like it could be a good reference if that baby's right on the line, if you're let me just double check. So that card is going to go on my badge as well, and I'm really looking forward for that one. And I think it'll be helpful if I'm ever precepting someone just to pop it over to them instead of making them look it up when they're brand new. Okay, the next one is all of my tools. And it started off me just carrying my scissors on this badge reel, and it has evolved to much more than that. A pair of scissors. I put a hair tie on there because that way they don't accidentally fall open when when I'm like leaning over a crib or anything, and they are like guarded at the end. You can just use any hair tie on there. You can still cut with it on there. So I leave that on all the time. I also have belly beads, and these were sent to me by a nurse on Instagram, and she has a little Etsy shop, so I'm gonna link to that below. Definitely, if you're wanting some belly bands, get them from her because she is just so sweet and deserves all of the sales. This is a baby's belly on the first day. This is a baby's belly on the third day, so I can show my moms when they're like, I don't think the baby's getting enough milk. I can say they really don't need that much right now. So I'm sure you're doing a great job. So I clip that on there. I have a little night light because I work night shift. Sometimes I have to go in the room, and using the computer for a night light is hard because sometimes the computer is like really high up and I need to like pop open pills into a little thing, or I need to read a paper that's in their room and I don't want to like run it over to the computer. So I saw this online, and it's just a little light. I actually heard a nurse that went and tried working at another hospital before she came back. She said the nurses had that on their badge and they really liked it. I got one for my badge. The last thing I have on here is 10 beads. They're each a centimeter long, and I'm sure you guys know where I'm going with this. This is how dilated you have to be to have a baby. So all 10 of these. So if a mom comes in and she is 3 centimeters, I can say, well, you're a third of the way there. I would say you're a third of the way there, and you have to get to all 10. You're here, you have to get here. I think it's a nice little educational tool, and it's not very heavy. When I clip this on, it seems like clunky or chunky kind of. It's very lightweight. It doesn't extend this at all. It just sits there really nice, and I clip this lower down on my pants pocket, or if I have the scrub top with the pocket, I clip it on the outside. So it doesn't get in the way. I thought it would. It really doesn't. And if I had a problem with it, I could always clip it down onto my waistband because I tuck my scrub top in, or onto my pocket. So yeah, that is what I have on each of my badge reels that I wear to work every day. I highly recommend each of these things. They have been great and have made work so much easier. Having a nightlight, having little visual aids for dilation and a baby's belly for moms, and having all of my cards for work. You guys let me know in the comments if you have anything on your badge that is really, really helpful, or you feel like has made a difference with nursing. And I actually got the idea of having the dilation beads from another nurse. She had like really pretty bright colored ones, but I wanted ones that kind of went more with my like neutral black wood kind of aesthetic, and this company had so many different ones on there. So I was really, really happy to support an Etsy shop. I'm excited to hear what you guys think, and if you guys end up buying any of these and trying them out. I'm not affiliated or sponsored by any of these Etsy shops. I just genuinely really like the products, so I wanted to share them with you. I don't get any commission or anything from sharing them with you, except for just being happy that you guys found something that worked for you as well. Speaking of Etsy shops, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. I recently shared that I was looking for a labor and delivery sweatshirt that fit my kind of like neutral aesthetic, and I couldn't really find anything that I liked. So I ran over to PicMonkey, where I make all of my thumbnails, and kind of threw something together, and then went onto Etsy and designed it. And now I've actually opened up an Etsy shop that has some very neutral labor and delivery, women's health, nursing in general, crew neck sweaters. I am open to suggestions. If you guys have something that you want me to make or something you want the sweatshirt to say, I'll leave that link in my description. If you ever go to that link and it's not working, maybe something changed down the road. I imagine this video will be up for a very long time, but at least at the time of recording and posting, that shop is active. So I would love for you guys to come take a look and let me know what you think. If you guys order, take a screenshot and put it on your story. I would love to give you like a little shout out because it would mean so much to me. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, getting me to 8,000. I just seriously wake up every day and can't believe that I get to have all of you as my subscribers. It means so much to me, and growing from 800 just a few months ago to now 8,000, it is absolutely insane. I still can't really believe that this is my channel. I love answering your questions, and when you guys interact with my stories, it means so much. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.